Hello and welcome to Palace Intrigue. I am your host, Mark Francis. The cringeworthy end of Harry and Meghan on Netflix. That's the headline Helen Lewis writes under in The Atlantic. The royal family's approach to the media has been to never complain, never explain. This is very much not the Harry and Meghan way, and so they have taken to the media to settle their scores with the media. I can't help but suspect that deep down they know they will never have as good an opportunity to monetize their fame again, and so litigating their beefs with the Windsors and the press in spectacular fashion is their equivalent of a 401k. Sometimes I wonder if Harry would benefit from reading more royal history. It might help him understand, the way literature often does, that his problems are not unique. I found these episodes more tragic than the first three because they raised doubts about whether the Windsor brothers' rift can ever be repaired. The relentlessly one-sided narrative makes you feel manipulated. Not coincidentally, manipulative is a word that Meghan haters, who are legion, frequently apply to her, alongside variations such as calculating, narcissistic, self-dramatizing, and fake. The Netflix documentary is the case for primarily her defense. Harry, despite being a literal prince, feels very much like the supporting cast. The friends Meghan calls up in pivotal moments are her friends. She is the one who gets a text from Beyoncé, who, Meghan reports, says, "She admires and respects my bravery and vulnerability and thinks I was selected to break generational curses that need to be healed." Remember the Oprah sit-down where Harry was brought on halfway through, or the recent Meghan interview in The Cut where he plays a walk-on part to say she's beautiful like a model and burble out about the plumbing at their house in Montecito. The title of Harry's upcoming autobiography is Spare, as in the heir and the spare, but I wonder if he hasn't exchanged one type of superfluity for another. In the Daily Mail, Sarah Vine writes, "Now we finally understand what the royal family are up against, and why none of their efforts to placate this pair of petulant narcissists ever came to anything. The thing that really convinced me, I was an idiot to even think there was any justification for Harry's grievances, is the sheer amount of footage we have of the pair of them. Right from the get-go, there seems to have been a camera present on every occasion. At first, I didn't really register it, but when you stop to think about it, it's just weird. I mean, who films themselves all the time like that? There's something about it that just feels a little, well, premeditated. Take Harry's proposal, the man on his knees, surrounded by candles, with a ring in his hand, and what's the first thing you do? Take a picture, apparently. Meghan even found time to phone a friend, a call she somehow recorded, saying, "Oh my God, Jess, it's happening." Snogging on a swing, dancing in the doorway of their cottage, eating some chicken, doing a Zoom, crying while getting in a car on the way to the airport, going for a walk, going for another walk, making a cake, kissing by a pool, sitting in bed. Watching their Oprah interview together, FaceTiming Meghan's mum, reading the recollections may vary statement from the Queen, talking to their lawyer, chatting with friends, even taking part in a guided meditation. There is literally no aspect of their existence that doesn't seem to have been captured either on film or in photographs. At one point, they even filmed themselves setting up a camera in order to film themselves in their chicken coop. It's bizarre. I mean, Kim Kardashian is more selfie-shy than these two, and she made a sex tape. Palace Intrigue will be right back. Royal expert Phil Dampier doesn't think Harry and Meghan should attend the coronation. If King Charles wants to leave a door open to Harry and Meghan or invite them to his coronation, that's up to him. But don't be surprised if they get a hostile reception from the public, he added, with many other people suggesting that the Sussexes should expect a chorus of boos if they attend. Former politician David Miller agrees they make money out of selling their family down the river. I think it should be made clear that the British people do not want them there. They shouldn't come to the coronation. They categorically shouldn't come. Yahoo shared this reaction from British author Lady Antonia Fraser, who frankly says that she hopes they don't come because she wants the King and Queen to be the centre of attention. It worries me that if they come, the cameras might waste time on them. They should stay holding hands in Hollywood. In the Express, publishing insiders wonder if the Netflix documentary will cut the legs out from Harry's book. One source wonders, what new could Harry put in the book? We've heard the story time and time again. I think when they signed the deal 18 months ago, they must have thought, oh great, but did they actually know that Harry and Meghan were going to sell out to so many other people before the publication? And there you have it. If you'd like to email us, our address is thepalaceintrigue@gmail.com. Please follow us on Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcasts, wherever you get your favorite shows. I'm Mark Francis. My thanks to John McDermott. This is Palace Intrigue. Good times.